here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at the Lakers, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Harrell in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Bazley in at the 4. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And with toughness and physicality, Harrell can simply overpower opponents offensively.
So it's the Thunder now. 4-point game. Outside Williams. Pass to Horford. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Dort. No good on the 3. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Dort. Following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Yep, it counts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Horford. The pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Bazley kept alive. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Dort. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's James. After the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Thunder making the shot. Schroeder outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. That one good for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Dort. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Dort. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Harrell slams it in.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Thunder trailing by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Here's Horford. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Dort.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Dort. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Horford. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. LeBron kicks to Harrell. Davis dishes to Harrell. A shot off that time, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And how about we check the numbers for LeBron James?
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Thunder, down by 12. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible, and he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position, does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the layup.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside, and really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Now here's LeBron. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Bounce pass, Harrell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it goes down 2 points. Beasley's got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 7. James with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hill against Caldwell Pope. Hill passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No one near James as he lets it go. Here's Davis outside for Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Hill outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Harrell to the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Harrell. And that's now 6 points for Davis. Davis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Hill passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beasley. The Thunder with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And here is Hill, following Markieff Morris's 3. Hill deciding where to go with it. Here's Horford. Misses off the right iron. Lakers leading by 15 and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw good from Morris. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jerome is checked in. And Morris drops them both. Thunder trailing by 17. Jerome passes to Horford. Now here is Hill. That shot no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Caruso. 11-point game his last outing. Outside Matthews. Here's Gasol. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. That one's off, still out of sync. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They have a 19-point lead. It's stolen by Muscala. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Passes it to Hill. Jackson with it. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. The tray. Jerome, no good. Lakers leading by 19. Kuzma outside. Hangs. Gasol trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Horford.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Jerome. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Feeds it to Muscala. And yes, it's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Kuzma with it. 9-point game his last outing. With the shot. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, Muscala is out there with Williams. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Hill. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Thunder trailing by 19. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hill, it's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hill's got his second basket.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Gasol passes to Kuzma. And it's in there. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hill kicks to Williams.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Hill passes to Jerome. And here's Jackson. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Caruso kicks to Gasol. Jerome with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. And the Lakers call time here. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
That's a solid blueprint. Clark, that had to be hard for so many players being isolated from family and loved ones while on the Orlando campus to finish last season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that part of it would have felt like, Kevin. I mean, the playing part, once you get to the gym, wherever that happens to be, an outdoor playground, inside, whatever, you lock into trying to be your best for your team and trying to knock out the other team. But as far as the other side of it, being separated from family, not having the real freedom to move about, that would take some getting used to. But as a guy who travels all the time, being comfortable inside the 4 walls of a hotel room or on the road is something that I think players have grown accustomed to and handle pretty well.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here's Mikhailuk. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Mikhailuk's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
To the middle. Here's Harrell. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lakers leading by 22. LeBron passes to Harrell. Back to James. And James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Floats it up there for Harrell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Mikhailuk. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. No good, unable to end this run.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor, and he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility, and offense is tertiary to his contributions.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. He kicks to Muscala.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
Caldwell-Pope dishes to Harrell. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Caldwell-Pope's got 6.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Al Horford is checked in for Muscala.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 23 points per, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And that one, good.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. Here's Dort. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Schroeder passes to Davis. James, no good. Oklahoma City shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Floats it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Dort after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Pass to MyLeague. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And so he hits both. Thunder shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Here's MyLeague, covered by LeBron. Over Harrell. MyLeague can't get it to go.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. And there it is for him. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. James, the bounce pass. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Offensive rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. To the inside and finished off by LeBron.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. MyLeague passes to Horford. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Caldwell Pope outside.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
MyLeague can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Matthews, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Knocks it loose. Here we go, all alone. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss. The Thunder shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. The Lakers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Davis gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Inside, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Passes it to Harrell. Over Williams. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now the pass to MyLeague. Off target from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
29 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Hill. At the elbow, Horford. Over Harrell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Caruso. Wesley Matthews on the wing. No good with the wing jumper. Montrezl Harrell has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We've talked about for days getting back to defending and so we can get out and run, and we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Big time play throughout the first half for Montrezl Harrell. He ended up with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Montrezl Harrell has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Harrell's in at the center, locking down the middle. Floats it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Horford after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Outside, Horford. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night. The Lakers shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Dishes to Harrell. Back to Caldwell-Pope. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Williams. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And the first one at the line is good.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Both free throws good from James.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And, Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Marc Gasol is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, they say you can't run away from the DNA, and Al Horford's dad, Tito, played a little while in the NBA as well. You can see evidence of that in Al's game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
So Horford gets 2. And here is LeBron. He's got 12. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Gasol. Down low, here's Davis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
James finds Gasol. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. To the inside, to the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. And a dunk by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job playing with strength. That's what they call weight room work that time, to get the hoop and the foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. LeBron outside. Back to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by Gasol. The finish, and LeBron throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's Horford. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Schroeder against Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
And you know, when he came into the league, Gasol's weakness was thought to be defense, but now one of the NBA's premier post defenders.
And so Gasol nails them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Jackson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. Lakers shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. And they double up LeBron. Here's Gasol. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Thunder shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long four-game road stand. It's Gasol missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Count it.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. And the Lakers with another miss. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Morris dishes to Caldwell Pope. And here's Gasol outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Stolen by Jackson. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gasol. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
James, in it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, Horford. Muscala with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Oklahoma City shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Matthews against Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford the pass to Muscala. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Matthews, no one around him. Here's Kuzma. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Now, here is Muscala. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Caruso. Oh, Morris in position. The shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Jackson misses. The Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. James, the pass to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys. 2 shots. Last on the
first. First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thunder shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mikhailuk. Morris with the rebound. LA's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Caruso, the pass to Morris. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run. Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Thunder making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Caruso. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. It's stolen. To the paint. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out the numbers for George Hill. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Caruso. And the pass to Harrell. Left side, Davis. And here's Matthews from the arc. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:56 left to play in the third. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. No problems knocking that one down. Mikhailuk's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Davis. Here's Caruso. The offensive rebound.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Here's Jerome. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Muscala. Lets it go with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Inside. Takes a shot at the elbow, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Caruso's got 6 points. And here is Hill. Passes to Muscala. It's back to Hill. 6 to shoot for the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jerome. No points in the game yet for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Thunder haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Davis, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Williams, and it's Kuzma in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the 3 off target. Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Here's Caruso. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter.
Matthews taking advantage of the attention he draws on offense to find an open teammate.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Dudley. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Maledon. He's guarded by Dudley. Luke passes to Williams. And Jones sends it back. Caruso looking for an opening. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Outside, Jones. Pass to Dudley. Over in the corner, Gasol. No good from outside. Gasol's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Maledon. Banked in off the glass. Maledon's got his first 2 points of the night.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Caruso, the pass to Jones. Pass to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Jones trying to get open. That shot is off. Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Jerome. Here's Pokusevski, defended by Jones. Pokusevski, the pass to Melodon. Misses the 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To the middle, here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jerome's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ahead, here's Pokusevski, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one of the major pushes from NBA players was to get more people, Clark, out to vote.
Love it, Kevin. Again, creativity. Clearly, this circumstance and the climate of our country, the platform that NBA players and all athletes have to be able to voice their concerns and inspire and encourage and help others become aware of things that are not right and what we can do to influence and inspire change. All of that is part of our responsibility as human beings to try to live right and do right by others. The things I've seen from the players in their agitation and activation and commitment is inspiring, and it's compelling me to think about how I can be more and be better and do more and do better.
Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Horton Tucker. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. To the inside. The 8-footer. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Gasol.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Jerome passes to Melodon. And there's the pass to Jerome. Now here's Melodon. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Morris is checked in for Jones. From deep. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Dudley. A three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Miller outside. Down low. Melodon. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Horton Tucker. Well, we know, Clark, that something that's also going to impact the NBA this season. Teams are not going to get a lot of footage of the incoming draft class.
Great point, Kevin. And again, that's why the executives get paid the big bucks. Hopefully they've done plenty of work to see a number of players prior to the college tournament being canceled. And it's a bit of an art and science equation anyway when you're evaluating young players. And this just exacerbates it a bit because you don't have that little bit more of information that you'd like to have. So in that case, you go with what you do have to the best of your ability.
2-2.
The first free throw is good. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Morris drops them both. The Thunder shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Maledon passes to Pokusevski. The dive for the ball. Off target with his three. Fast break, the Lakers. Pass to Caruso. Kicks to Gasol. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. Gasol, 3 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Swiped away from 15 feet away. And that one goes long. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now here's Maledon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. He dishes it to Gasol. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
And here is Maledon. Outside, Horford. The dish to Jackson. Fires from deep. And no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one at the line is good. Jones checked in for the Lakers. And he can't hit the second. Oklahoma City shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. The drive by Jackson. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Caruso. The pass to Jones. Morris, left side. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Morris has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Now here's Melodon. Pass to Pokusevski. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Great look, but off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Oklahoma City. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dudley against Miller. A 3-ball. The Lakers with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Dudley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Morris. It's good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. The Thunder shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Pass to Muscala. And here's Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Morris outside. Here's Dudley. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome. He kicks it to Muscala. And the pass to Melodon. Back to Muscala. Clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And Jones sends it back. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 1:37 left in the fourth. Here's Morris. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Montrezl Harrell.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caruso. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the middle. They need this one. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Maladon. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That free throw, good for Maladon. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.